Okay, when we're moving from a table of values to pattern rules that multiply, we're going to start looking at tiles. And if we were in a classroom, we would look at these as algebra tiles. So if you look at our slides, you want to click on a tile and then wait till you see that cursor that looks like 4 little arrows. When you see that, that means that piece is ready to move and it can be moved to build whatever it is you want. So when we're looking at a question like this where it says how many tiles would be at term 4, build the pattern by dragging tiles from the left. Well, we can see, as we would from a term and value chart, that here is our term and this is our value, or how many tiles are in the pattern. So for term 1, we've got 4. For term 2, we've got 8. For term 3, we've got 12. So we can see that the pattern is going, if we were to show it like this, it would be going up by 4 each time. But really what we want to do is go from what did we do to term 1 to get 4? What did we do to term 2 to get 8? And what did we do to term 3 to get 4, so that we can find term 4? And if you're already seeing a pattern here, we multiplied by 4. So if we're multiplying by 4, remember that this would mean that it would be the value equals the term number times 4. And that would be how we would write this pattern. So for how many tiles would be at term number 4, well, we know that term number 4, so 4 times 4, is 16. So we would know that we would have 16 tiles at term 4. And when we go to a pattern like this, where it asks us to jump to term 10, you can build a term and value chart here. If you do that, you're going to go to Insert, Table, and then you'll want one that is 2 wide and just a couple down, because it doesn't matter how far down. But we're going to ignore that for a while. So we know that the pattern is to go by multiplying 4 by 4. So value equals term number times 4. Well, we want to find term 10, and we want to do it quickly. So the value equals, we're trying to figure out what is the value. Well, we know the term number we want to find. We want to find term number 10. So we're going to put a 10 in that spot where it says term number. And then we know the rest of the equation, it's 10 times 4. So then when we do this, all we're going to do is solve like this. Well, 10 times 4, I know 10 times 4, it's 40. So then that way we can solve any term number, it doesn't matter which one. Okay, and when we get to a question like this, you want to talk about what is your pattern rule. I want you to write it as value of term equals term number times something. I want you to write it this way. This is an example. And then when you get past this one, and it should be easy because we kind of did it. When you get past this one, I want you to, if you're using an interactive math notebook, I want you to put this in your math notebook. You're going to put it in so that it's set up like this. We've got the middle of the book here, and this side is going to have this. And then you're going to leave a space over here. We're going to add something later, but we don't need it right now. So that's why on my slide here, I have a section here that says don't write anything on the side of the page. Whichever one works best for you, pause when you get there and make sure you put that in your math notebook, because these tips will help you later. It's nice to know what the term value represents and the term number. So again, the term number is just here, whatever number order that pattern is in. The value is how many tiles we are. Not hard. Okay, thanks guys.